And welcome back to Hannity. We're coming to you tonight from beautiful New Orleans, the site of this year's Republican Leadership Conference. Now, for months on this program, we've been highlighting how Republican governors, they're leading the way when it comes to expanding economic opportunities, creating jobs, and much, much more. And one of the governors that has a great track record right here from the great state of Louisiana, welcome here, Governor Bobby Jindal.
Thank you.
We're talking about this. I don't even call you a Republican. I say conservative governors, you, Rick Scott, your friend in Texas, who you're competing against, who's going to be here, John Kasich, Scott Walker, Nikki Haley. All of you inherited deficits. You turned them into surpluses. High unemployment, now low unemployment. What can the Republicans in Washington learn?
Sean, first of all, you're exactly right. Republican-led states are showing the way. The D.C. folks can learn from us. It's common sense. It just works. We need to change Washington, D.C. I'll tell you, in D.C., we can't cut government spending. We can just slow the growth. We can't repeal Obamacare. We can just change it. We can't do term limits. We can't cut taxes. All of that's ridiculous. At the state level, we've done those things. In Louisiana, we cut our budget 26%.
Can you put school choice in place here?
We've got one of the country's largest, most expansive school choice programs.
Right.
Double-digit growth every year. 93% of the parents are happy. The dollars follow the kids. You don't force the kids to follow the dollars.
Right.
We're seeing better academic scores, saving taxpayers tens of millions of dollars.
Right.
The unions hate it. They sued us in court. The Department of Justice, Eric Holder, sued us in court. We're still here. The parents love it. But that goes back to a basic point. Conservative governors understand we trust the American people. Listen to this administration. The president doesn't trust us to choose our insurance product. Doesn't trust us to choose the best school for our children.
They don't even trust us to feed our own children, Governor.
Right.
I mean, you know, we have Michelle Obama has to tell us what to feed our kids.
Well, and, you know, there's just, this president never ran anything. He wasn't a governor. He doesn't trust local government, doesn't trust state government. When we met with him as governors, I asked him, why don't you give the states more influence on accrediting higher education to bring more competition to the marketplace?
What did he say?
Here's the insulting thing. In a room full of Democratic and Republican governors, basically, in so many words, said we can't trust states. Basically can't trust governors to protect their own people.
I'm going to ask Reince Priebus about this. I think that the Republicans just can't be against Obamacare, the bad economy. By the way, we may now be in a recession again, as the evidence came out today. I want them to have a pro-growth, pro-energy independence, a consensus plan on Obamacare, which you laid out one, but in 4 years they haven't created one.
Sean, you're exactly right. We can't be the anti-everything party. I disagree with the president. I disagree with Obamacare. He's the most liberal, most incompetent president in my lifetime.
Right.
We've got to be for something.
Solutions.
This is a great country with great future ahead of us. For school choice. Let's be for tenure reform. Let's be for scholarships, vouchers, charter schools, on energy.
Balance the budget?
Let's be for balancing the budget, cutting taxes, term limits, a supermajority before they can raise our taxes. Let's be for not only energy independence, but manufacturing jobs. Yes, exploration is great for Louisiana and Texas, but you know what? We can bring back the steel industry, the fertilizer industry, good-paying blue-collar jobs. We can make things in America again. Companies are investing billions of dollars in factories. Let's get them to create those jobs here.
Do you like the idea of 5 items that they put down, promises they make that they will keep?
Yeah, but you hit it on the head. Not only do I want them to make those promises, keep those promises.
I just want 5.
Absolutely.
Energy, an alternative to Obamacare, balancing the budget, stop robbing our kids blind, school choice, control the borders. Good?
Works for me.
Works for you?
And when they balance the budget, cut spending, cut taxes. We don't need to balance the budget by taking more money out of our pockets.
I like the penny plan. Why can't if everybody here, if they don't have enough money, they cut their spending? Why can't they cut 1 penny out of every dollar?
Look, we do it at the state level.
Yeah.
You do it in your household budget. Every American family's had to tighten their belt. The federal government is the only entity I know in the world that spends more money than the year before, and then they call it a cut. That's not a cut. But, you know, going back to the states.
You happy with your governor? Governor, good to see you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.